Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
Hey everyone, I'm not mad. I'm going to try. I don't even know everything they're saying about me right now, but I know one thing for a fact is absolutely wrong when I started to watch it. So I'm going to prove to you right now. I'm only going to show what is necessary. They bring it up, I'm going to show you the truth. Okay, so let's bring up the stream here. I did some good work exposing the crap. All right, here we go. Let's see what. This is the only way I could talk to him anymore. This is what happens when I should tweet this out. Oh, hold on a second. Give me a second here. Gonna tweet this out so people can see. All right. Give me a second here because we got to get into the details. Oh, great. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Someone's calling me. I'll be right back. Get ready. Sorry about that. That was my wife asking what's going on. No, this is not what I was planning to do at all. No. But I know one thing for sure. See what else he says about me. In the chat, let me know what he's talking about. Okay, let me know what he's talking about. Because one thing for sure, let me show you this right away. Actually, let me trash this first. Okay. And because this is important, you have to see this right away. All right. So I'll maybe make it bigger. All right. He's claiming the CJH thing was my fault. No, it is not. This was their idea. Go read everything in the private chat I made for you, for me, Josh, Fire, and Irish on the Discord. Irish is letting us talk about what happened. I want you to get him into my stream. It's kill stream time. When do you want to do this? I was asking. I think Friday or Saturday night morning. Friday night is better. Okay, that's better for me too. But you can't let him know it's a kill stream, obviously, or it kills it. And then I said, I don't like surprising people on a stream, though. He deserves it, but I said, I don't like surprising people on a stream. And then here you go. And here you go back to his dislike of Matt Jarbo. He needs to get Jarboed. So that shows his intention. And then he's going to blame me for the. And what did I do afterwards? I'm bringing this back on the screen. What did I do afterwards? I felt bad. I don't want people to get kill streamed and Jarboed. You know that. You know that. I don't like that. I said I don't. This was their idea. And then he claims that I was the one that knew about the situation beforehand. Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I will show you that in a second here too. All right, I don't want to show anything that's not necessary. January 24th. And this is what happens when everyone talks about you without you in the room. This is what happens. No one gets my side of the answer. They all listen to Daddy. Daddy, that's who they listen to. All right. Let me get to the point where I warned him. Okay, this is the stream in question. If you want to check it out, it was January 24th, 2020. See how he antagonized and punched down to a small person on the internet. And now they want to blame me for the pushback. Not my fault. Not my fault. I didn't do a 3 hours. I was hesitant. And this is where I'll be honest with you. At this time, people behind the scenes knew that I did not like the outcome of that stream. And I said, this is like a Fandom Menace stream. I don't like it. I said afterwards, but I still stood by him. I still stood by him even when he goes after Jason Ward and acts like an idiot on the internet. I still stood by him, but he can't be associated with me. But he's fine to be associated with Jokey's Corner and Blandy Signor. Okay, that just goes to show you my strength of character and his lack of character. All right, now let's get to the part where I warned him that it was not a good idea. Okay, where am I? Share this again. Oh, I got to make it big. Sorry. Okay, this is 2 minutes before the start. And I said, just an FYI, mental issues, you shouldn't even have him on. It's not going to end well. Don't share this publicly. And that was 2 minutes before the start. And then I said during the stream, I said, check your DMs. And then I said, I think he's had enough. And I got off the stream because I didn't like what was happening. Not my fault. And you know who else likes to punch down on Twitter users? Well, Jeremy, of course. But you know what? Jeremy did the right thing here. He did the right thing. And I actually, I'm second guessing my thoughts on other people besides Jeremy. I'll be real honest with you. Because Andy Signor did the same thing to a Twitter user when he started this Nerd Wars. Someone attacked him on Twitter, like with under 100 followers. Yeah, SnowDub, maybe I'll have you on. I might need you on this. I might need you on this because I think you're one of the people I messaged after this infamous stream where I said I wasn't happy with it, but I still stood by him because he was my friend. What a mistake. All right. So there's the proof. I'm not showing any more, only what was relevant. Okay. All right. I honestly don't know everything that's going on now, but I thought listen, they're talking about me now. I need to expose the truth. I don't like to I do my video. Here's my thought process. I do videos on people that I think can take it, the big dogs. I don't punch down. I don't punch down because that's dangerous. Jokey's Corner can take it. At least I think he can. The moment I think he is not capable of taking it, I will stop. I will stop. And the other thing that was brought up that I wasn't sure of, I said, was it, and I've said this in multiple videos, I said, was it Andy Signor that's told you not to associate with me anywhere, or was it you? And I said, I don't know if I want to know the answer because I don't like it either way. So if it wasn't Andy, then it was Lunga, and that's pretty lame based on what you just saw. All right, so let me bring up his video because I don't know. I don't want to talk to him ever again. I really don't. It's not worth it. He's an egomaniac. And let me bring up what he's saying else about me. Okay, share the audio. I'm not mad. This is pathetic. This is what happens when everyone in the group talks about me without me there. That's when you get infected by snurds. You listen to Louis Lecca constantly. This is what happens. You think Jody's Corner is a legit YouTuber? No. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
But there's more.
There's more. Okay.
Oh, there's more. You mentioned in one of your streams how the last conversation I had with Lunga, I told him I wish you the best.
I did.
And he ended it with telling me to go F myself.
Yes.
That's how my friend ended it. By telling me to go F myself.
It is. Our behind the scenes meeting.
Yeah,
yes.
That happened.
Yes.
But it's amazing how you don't tell people why that happened.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention names because the person doesn't want their name mentioned. But some of you might know who I'm talking about just because you'll know TGI. And she knows I did talk to her. So she knows that I'm going to be bringing this topic up. So she's aware.
Okay. I wish everyone the best.
CJH, who was going after Irish.
Yes, and you see who. Hey, I love Irish too. I had nothing to do with that. I was friends with Irish first. I was friends with Ambassador, Irish, and CJH showed up everywhere, and I felt bad, and I streamed with them. I streamed with him because I have a big heart. And then after this stupid stream that was his idea, him and Irish, if you must know, they wanted to do this big expose thing, stand by Irish, and I do stand by Irish. Not my problem, not my fault. Don't blame me. Do not blame me. I don't do this to small YouTubers. I said I don't like surprising people. You started this, you two, and then you're gonna blame me? You do have a gray disorder. You do have a gray disorder. This is pathetic. I don't believe for a second I didn't think that this little Italian madman daddy wasn't gonna come out with some hot take on me. Okay. We'll see what else he has to say. So now you know who antagonized you. Okay. Hey, SnowDub.
What's going down here, Max? I decided I'd come on as myself.
Daddy's trying to bring out the belt, and I'm looking back. That's what's happening. No, listen, you know me. I go after the big dogs. Do I punch down where it?
No.
Because it's dangerous. It's dangerous in this environment. That was not my idea, and they are blaming me for the fallout of going after. I had nothing to do with it. And I know it's a while back, but do you remember when there was a stream when the Gray Order switched from the Den of Nerds to Lunga?
Yes, because Den of Nerds cut Lunga off. He didn't want to deal with them anymore.
Right, and it was right after this stream. And I warned, I said, I don't like to surprise people. Now he's blaming me for it.
Oh, funny.
No, I'm not going to have that. I just showed the DMs at the beginning. I don't like to show private DMs, but I'm not going to let that stand.
I can't vouch for Second Street Marvel, but I think he also left because of Daddy's antics, but I can't vouch for him.
You know, I have to. I know Second Street might not be that much of a fan. I think he's friendly with me, but I don't. And he has the right to be not that happy with me as well.
Right.
For sticking with Lunga through that. And all I was doing was stand by my friend. And then the other thing that happened that's crazy in the last month is the Jason Ward situation. I had nothing to do with that. He is the one that is on there admitting, oh, sorry, SnowDub left. He is the one on there admitting his past behavior, which good. Everyone wants to be better. I had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. That's why he's getting so pushed back. And that's why he doesn't want to do this any type of content anymore. And he's okay. Remember the Jason Ward situation, how much pushback he got there. Lots of people make articles, nothing to do with me. That is the real truth as to why he wanted to get away from this content. Because if you don't handle it right, man, the pushback's hard. Everyone was covering that. Everyone.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was a big deal.
And did I stick by him? Yes, I did.
Yep.
But now he can't associate with me and cancel. Now, I wasn't sure if it was Andy Signor that said he couldn't associate with me anywhere, or if it was Lunga himself. And I said, I don't know if I liked any answer, because if Andy Signor didn't tell you that and you decided it, that's bullshit based on what I've stood by you for, which I regret now. There were warning signs there, and I was thinking of my friendship and I ignored it. I do hot topics, and I go after the big guys. I don't go after the small guys, and there's a reason. I go after the people Andy, that I think can take it. Yes.
Well, Andy Signor's had so much drama in the past anyway. The guy's got, drama just circling around him. So to get involved with him, you're almost asking for it. And on top of that, you could tell he's the type of guy that likes to get his name out there, whether it's good or bad,
Right.
Doesn't matter to him.
So he is blaming me during the stream. Props to who, and I feel bad that I have to bring up. He warned us during the stream. I sent that right before the stream, and then on the stream, to my recollection, I have a bad memory, but I said check your DMs, Lunga. And then after it went so far, after Lunga was going hard, I said I think he's had enough. I said to stop, and then I got off the stream. I got off that stream, and now they're all blaming me. Okay, whatever. Whatever, people. I wish you all, and I do. I still wish them all the best. Does that mean that I'm gonna say, okay, you deserve cash apps and stuff just because you're hurting in the economy? I'm sorry to hear that. That doesn't justify the consumer getting, milking the consumer that way. No,
right.
You don't get a pass just because that. Everyone's suffering right now. Everyone is suffering. Okay.
Exactly.
I don't know what else is here. I honestly didn't watch this ahead of time, but as soon as he showed that, I was like, no, you're not letting this stand. You're not letting this stand, because he painted it as the thing like a certain geek and gamer that's actually looking a lot better nowadays. I'll have to admit. I got to be, I'm truthful. Even though I don't want to admit it, he's been doing a better job lately. And
right.
he did the honorable thing and said, you shouldn't do this. It won't end well. And it said 2 minutes before start, and I sent him that DM. He's acting like I knew weeks ahead of time. I did not know.
Right.
And that was his plan. So, you know what you told me in our last conversation, Daddy? And spin on it. Dipshit. You just canceled yourself. I wasn't going to reveal these DMs. I wasn't. And I could have. I could have.
Right.
I don't fire till someone fires at me first.
Yeah, well, it's kind of there's a lot of people that had a little bit of mistrust on the whole, because he just kind of showed up out of nowhere, to be honest with you, on your channel, Max. And a lot of us, that were kind of on the outside looking in, because I never signed up. I never said, oh, I'm Ray or whatever. I never did that, because in the back of my mind, I didn't know Daddy very well. He kind of came out of left field, and me and him butted heads right off the bat, if you remember right.
Let's see if he has a point to any of this. There's more. They are all talking. My former associates are all talking about me. This is what happens when people stop talking to you and they all talk together.
Mm-hmm.
I keep rolling on YouTube. I don't stop to listen to all your private meetings of bullshit. Whatever, dude. I don't care anymore. I wasn't being his friend because I needed him. I was being his friend because I wanted to be his friend. What a mistake.
You helped him out. You helped him. You helped him grow.
Well, let's see. Which I've helped a lot of people.
Yes, including me.
Yeah. And we don't always agree, but that's not what friendship's about. No. Friendship is not about changing people. It's about how you can work together. I can't control your content. You can't control mine. We do great content together. We have differences of opinion, and we never backstab each other. And that's why we've been friends through all this.
Right. And if we got a problem with something that either one of us say, we put each other in the DMs, we level it out, and then we're fine. We move on. We don't go and, oh, I can't believe you said that. I'm going to go make a video about it, because if you really want to maintain a friendship.
Never addressing it and then never streaming with me sets a precedent that I did something wrong, and I'm not okay with that. And that's I said when I started this stupid disorder with him, the main thing for me is put people first, the small channels first, and transparency.
Yeah.
And you don't stop talking to people. Talking is the most important when the conversations get the hardest. And when that stops, you're no use to me anymore. That's the content I want to make. I've had this issue with other YouTubers in the past. When the conversation gets the hottest, that's when you should talk about it.
I totally agree. And I also am a big advocate for not ostracizing people just because of who they associate with.
Yes.
So if you're a friend with somebody that I don't like, doesn't mean I'm not going to be your friend. I cannot stand that behavior.
Yeah, sure, Ambassador. Listen, I know you didn't have. Listen, I don't like even talking about him now because I hope he gets the help he needs, and I wish him the best. And I think it is getting scary. I didn't want to talk about this, but they brought it up, and then they're going to push it on me. No, that's not going to happen because also he might believe them. That's the other thing. He might believe them that it was my idea. No, it was not. I showed you the truth at the beginning of this video. All right, let's see what
counts. Began a harassment campaign against one of my very good friends in TGO.
Okay. Go if you want to see something really revealing. Oh, I should bring up that stream. Oh man. Of how he treated him. It was way overboard. Gray Order. I don't know if I want to do that. It's in January 24th. Whatever. I don't know if I want to go that far because I don't want this to open up a can of worms more. I just need to set the record straight myself.
Well, you'll probably be able to find a contradicting statement, all over the place now, Max, because he was quite the shill for you for a long time, and then for him to do a sudden turn, it's a real Star Wars twist we got going on here.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm like, I am honestly sad because I don't like friends to go down like this. Even we have a listen, he had an issue with another person that we know of and that you're not too fond of, B level. Do you know how many conversations I had with him behind the scenes not to use that intro or to calm down because of Wonga and his interaction? That wasn't me either. Me and even if you don't like it, Snow, me and B level talk sometimes still. I don't stop talking to people.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry for me? Okay.
Yeah.
But I as many videos as I've done about people, I have never got a reaction that Lunga gets for other people. He does not have tact when he does it. He shouts and he always says, I'm not shouting. This is just me.
Right.
Oh, the fact that I said not. Oh, thanks, C-Dog. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, everyone's lame. This whole thing is lame, but Lunga wanted to do it tonight, so I had other plans. I was going to relax. I don't know how much more I want to hear this, but I got to see if there's anything else he says that he blames me for. He's setting the record straight. Lies and selfishness. Isn't it selfish to not tell anyone why you're not streaming with the friend that you had for months and months and months, and you're starting to have a fan group together? Isn't that selfish? Isn't that only thinking of himself? Because you know what? That only benefited one person.
Yeah, I don't think I'm feeling this whole inclusivity that they claim. I'm just not feeling it. Not at all.
What? He brought up a slave girl thing. What? I don't know what he's talking. Oh, it's about his girlfriend. Okay. I wish them the best.
Yeah. There's lots of people out there that are completely disgusted with some of the antics that he's done. He doesn't realize how many people do not like him because of some of the stuff he's done.
I was cheering that on just to have fun, but I don't care. I don't really care to see it. I wish them the best. If he gets to 1K, go right ahead. I'm not watching.
I can't count how many clips and chunks of footage I've seen just from Comicsgate War Campaign, and that's only part of the people that are upset with him. So I mean, if he wants to keep burning bridges, go for it, buddy. Good luck with that.
All right.
She didn't know what to do. She tried leaving the internet for a little while. She didn't know.
He's putting this blame on me. That's not my fault.
A week before that, Jeremy and Stephen Walton messaged Matt.
No, it isn't. I just showed it. I showed him 2 minutes before the stream when Jeremy messaged me.
Didn't tell me.
You have the DM. Well, read your DMs. Should I show it again?
Wow.
They are so. You know what? I don't want to put heat on the other people involved in this, but I sent them the proof that I told. This is so stupid. This is so
yeah,
stupid.
it is. Does he not know we talked to Jeremy? We talked to Jeremy. We don't like him, but we still talk to him.
No, I sent the proof that I told Lunga about him to others involved with the gray disorder. And I said, I told him during the stream, and I said we should stop it. And they still continued, and I got off the stream. I was not warned ahead of time. And I had nothing to do with the planning. Unfortunately, my worst part is that I went along with it, even though I had, warning signs. I was like, I don't know.
Right.
Because I did say I don't like surprising people. You know what he said? I want to Jarbo him. I want to Jarbo him. I want to kill spree him. Does that sound like what I wanted to do? Or does
that sounds like a daddy comment.
Yes.
Definitely.
Does that sound like something that I wanted to do?
No. It's not your style.
I don't like that. Did I have a stream defending that, Jarbo? I absolutely did. I don't like surprising people like that. Now, the big guys, they could take it. I think you should punch up. That's what YouTube. That's the game of YouTube. It really
right.
is.
Well, of course.
Right. Jeremy could take it. Well, I thought he could. I thought he could till he unfollowed me again.
Well, he's our favorite punching bag,
And Jokey's corner, the moment I think he's that unstable that he can't take it, I'll stop. Yes, Matt. Matt, the Matt is here. I don't know what else he's gonna say here. I
got a good guess. It's probably bullshit.
Yeah, I could say a lot more, but I'm not going to because I want this to be over. I'm moving on from him. You notice I don't make videos about him because he's done to me. He's done to me. I make videos about relevant people. You made your choice, Daddy. You made your choice. You're stuck with the snurds. You listened to and were infected by a snurd report on me, and now you're stuck with them. You are stuck with them.
Yep. And just because of this, and there's other reasons too, but this actually kind of just pushed me to go ahead and make the purchase. But I'm a big supporter of people when they try to do their own projects. Mm-hmm. And I know Daddy was trying to write a book or push a book and stuff like that, but I went ahead and bought author Stephen Walton's book instead. Out of spite.
I feel sorry for you. No, I'm just kidding. You said. Well, listen, we both criticize each other, Snow. Okay, I guess that told his argument right away about they told him and he didn't tell us before we wanted to make a 3-hour live stream about this other guy that's now obsessed with us. No, it had nothing to do with that. Nothing. I did. After they said that they had to say, we're going to do this. And I'm like, okay. And I said, I don't like to surprise people. I don't know actually what you're going to do. And then right before it started, and this is also why maybe I was wrong about, maybe I do owe slight apology to Josh from Den of Nerds. I think he was right on the money. Yes.
Yeah, well, Josh still has, a lot of support, a lot of friends,
he'll
friends of mine.
He'll never talk to me again, but I don't care.
And I got nothing against the guy at all. I never really watched him.
I don't anymore.
But what it did tell me, Max, was when, he cut ties, that alone told me that he was saving the integrity of his channel from the antics of who he was, connected to.
Well, here's what we both made hot content. He does less tact than me. I think I do it a more comical way. He does it, and this is my opinion. You correct me and I'm wrong in the comment section. I do it in a funny, humorous way. He does it where he just shouts down the person on the stream, and has little tact, and people get really pissed at it. Other people still talk to me. They don't talk to him anymore. And I think you've known other people that have not talked to me anymore after mutual streams with him. Is that right?
You know, I found you when you were doing your videos on Jeremy probably a year ago now, just by accident. You know, I think me and Black Angus found you just snooping around. And back then, I was still kind of partial to Phantom Menace and, you know, stuff like that. And you made me laugh so goddamn hard.
Yeah.
I hadn't laughed that hard in years, and I was like, I like this guy.
Well, even
though I don't agree with you all the time.
The other point of contention that we've always had is he wants me to stop talking to people. I can't. Even though I disagree with people, that's not what I want. That doesn't help my content. That makes the content boring. If you need any proof of that, go to Nerd Report. They're probably streaming right now.
Right.
It makes it
I'm
boring.
the same way. Yeah, I'm the same way. I feel like
to talk to people I disagree with. This is I never stop. I very rarely stop talking to people. It has to be something extreme. It has to be something extreme. All right, so let's see if he has any more points now that we proved that I told him during the stream, right before 2 minutes to start for the stream. Hey, just an FYI, this is not a good idea. And go check out the stream for yourself if you want to see how he behaved. And I believe I said, hey, Longa, you should check out your DM.
And CGH is in his stream chats. And Max says here and says, I want to give him another chance.
Yes.
I want to give him.
Yes. You know how I am, Snow? I felt bad for him after that stream.
Right.
Because I've always said if you cut off hate, it grows and it gets more extreme.
Right.
So I didn't know the depths of how crazy he would get. But I said, if we only talk about movies, maybe that could be something we could work on. And then he, which I don't think is a bad thing. Maybe it was misguided. Luke Skywalker is my favorite character. I try to see the best in everyone. I always have hope. And I don't like a 3-hour live stream on someone that's smaller creator, really talking down to them and then cut them off. And I don't know what to say about the situation. I hope I even hope for Longa for the best.
Well, CGH, I hate to admit it, but he creates ripples everywhere he goes. I mean,
it's not me.
He's made a lot of Phantom Menacers pissed off too. So it's not just you. He's
but they're putting the blame on me when they did this big, and they're saying, and he still wanted to talk to him. Yeah, I don't think it's the right idea to just ignore him. I was trying to say we'll talk about just movies, and that's the only set I'd collab with them again, and then further chaos ensued, and then I had to make a decision recently, which made me uncomfortable too, but it's not my fault.
Right. Well, you got to do what's best for your channel, the integrity of it, just like Den of Nerds did when he got rid of Daddy.
All right. And I shouldn't have stood by him. I made the wrong decision, I think, at that point.
But I stood by you, Max, even though you were making wrong decisions, because that's what friends do.
Yeah.
Another chance to see if he's a good guy, knowing that he got this warning and didn't.
You got the warning too, dipshit. I sent you a DM. You didn't read it. That's your fault. Oh my God.
Tell her. When I found that out, and I was crying on that fucking stream about how this was killing me, and I heard that, and all he was talking about was how this is me. We didn't work together, and I said, you know what, Max? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck your channel, and go fuck your fucked up guy way of thinking. I'm done with you. That's why.
Well, now the truth's out.
Wow.
He leaves that part out. And I wouldn't want to talk about all this, but he keeps this harassment campaign going. He keeps these videos going for
Hey, listen.
What videos?
The Jokey Corner videos. If Jokey Corner is saying that there is that Snyder Cut fans are bad, and he won't shut up about it, and Andy won't shut up about it. I suddenly should. That's the other thing you know about me, Snow. Who do I play softball for? I am on equal playing field as these dudes. I am not shutting up just because they think that you should be. Aren't big YouTubers weird like this? They are so full of themselves, so entitled. When you make a video about them, you should check with them first.
What?
No. Hey, Sea Dog, I'll talk to you too, bro. Just shut the F up. Okay, thank you.
You might get, I already put him in timeout once. You might get it again.
No, hey, I will talk to you in the future. Maybe this is a warning too. Maybe I shouldn't. That's on me. I try to be nice to people. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to ignore you now, Sea Dog. Okay, whatever.
Some people don't want to talk. They just want to create chaos.
Okay. I streamed with Sea Dog before. All right. Let's see what else he has to say. Now that you know the big FU he gave to me was something that he didn't realize he did, was I sent him the DM. And that was on him. He's the one that created the stream. Did I tell other people? No, because he is the one that was creating the stream. So he had that info. He did not act on it. Not my fault.
No fucking reason. And to be honest,
those are some great thumbnails, by the way.
He talks openly about his mental health issues.
Yes, I do.
He has talked openly about how he doesn't do his Midnight Madness videos until right before he has to take his medicine. So he's at his craziest.
Oh my God. He did not go there.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He did not fucking go there.
Yes, he did. He did.
Oh my God.
He didn't have a problem with that before. Now he has a problem with it. You see how things work? Lewis from Nerd Report didn't have a problem with me wearing a mask until he doesn't like me anymore. Now every time he talks to me, show me your face and then I'll stream with you. No, I'm not showing my face for a bunch of losers.
I just love the fact that these fucking assholes, they automatically try to go after something that you've freely admitted to your fans, and explained why your circumstances are, and to try and point that out is one of the most SJW type tactics I've ever seen. And you know how I am on politics, Max?
Yeah.
But that is an SJW tactic, and I don't like it.
And if he had a problem with that before, he should have said something before this, not at the end of our friendship.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with it. The whole medication thing is bullshit.
I take my medication.
I know, but to say that you were a completely different person because it was just an hour before you had taken it, that's some bullshit. That makes it sound like you're a fucking crack fiend or a heroin addict or something like that. The way he described it in that context makes it sound like you have some kind of, serious, debilitating problem.
Yeah.
And that's not true. That's not true.
All right, let's see what else he has to say, because this isn't. I'm not sad about this at all. Listen, you just did this to yourself, Daddy.
on stream, so it's not like I'm saying something behind the scenes or not.
Right. Okay, go ahead. What's your point?
And anyone who has any kind of bipolar, any kind of mental health issues, knowing when you take those kind of medications, you are not supposed to drink, and he has been. And then he's been during his pandemic with a lot of anxiety and a lot of problems, and he's spiraling. And I said this.
Oh, no. See, I told Irish this on a private thing that, yes, and people know that I've had a drink or two. My medicine, you have to be careful with what you drink. You can have a drink, 2 at the most, and that's what I do. Have you seen me belligerent and crazy on here? No. Maybe the last words Lunga said to me were a little bit that way.
I've seen you buzzed, and you're a happy drunk. You're a happy drunk.
Yeah.
You're not an belligerent one.
And the worst thing that happens is I sleep too long the next day. And I don't do it during a work day. I only do it on the weekends.
Yeah, and it's rare. I think I can count maybe twice where I've heard of you drinking.
So he is gaslighting the audience right now.
Yep. Yes, he is.
Using my mental illness against me.
Yep. SJW Tactics.
I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about me. Okay. That's what, if he was really concerned about my health, would it be that that he wants to cut me off, never wants to stream with me, and then made this stream?
No, he's saying
No.
I'm worried about you because that's his way of trying to make it look dramatic to his audience.
No, if he was really worried about me, he wouldn't cut off every friendship and every collaboration we have. He would try to work with me and say, you know what, I will be with you on a stream, but I don't want to. If he really didn't want to do this type of content, he said, I don't want to. I don't want to get involved with that. We could do our stream junkies, or we could do the Star. I'm gonna have to. Unfortunately, I don't want to bring Star Wars only's name in here, but we could do the Star Wars where we just talk about Star Wars if he really cared.
And I still like a lot of these people, like Star Wars only and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to cut myself off from anybody.
No. I support that Chat-Tooine show. Goldman's doing this thing. Star Wars only's doing this thing. And you know what? I support Lunga on that show, even though he's the only reason I'm not on it. Go right ahead. Do your thing. I don't care anymore.
I won't watch it. I won't watch it specifically because he's on the show.
No, I will watch. The only reason I didn't watch it last week is the first week they wouldn't even highlight my comments. I was being supportive, and it's based on
I seen that
his spin and gaslighting other YouTubers,
and that's why I stopped watching. And and I still have a lot of love for Star Wars only.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna keep retweeting him.
No, I'll support the show. I'll support the show. He didn't know.
I'm not going to.
He didn't know. I support no one picks sides here. And
I'm not picking sides, but I feel that you shouldn't. Like I said, this is one of my biggest pet peeves, Max. You don't ostracize somebody just because one of your friends doesn't like them.
Yeah.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and it happens way too much in YouTube.
You know why he's flipping out now is because Andy Signor came onto the Film Gobs stream Saturday, and I was talking about him. And then right as this thing is leaving, he was DMing the Film Gob saying, I'll come on your show, you're talking about me. And I said, I'll talk to you any time of the day, any channel. And I called him out on it. And they're trying to protect Andy now. Because Andy, what did first thing he do? Instead of talking to me, that he, this whole Andy Signor club here that canceled every association with me. They went to talk to the Fandom Menace. And hey, I'm not saying it against Fandom Menace, but if you're talking about really positive fan movements, I don't necessarily think that coincides with a menace. I'm sorry.
He was hanging out with Mr. EU Noodles.
Mr. EU Noodles, yes. So this is they don't want to talk to me because they know exactly what I'm going to say when I get on the stream with Andy. Andy does not want me on the stream to say, why did you encourage Jody? This is the first thing I'll ask. Jody has a problem when he gets criticism. He likes to call that person an ist, especially when he went full George Lucas on his recent video about AT&T and Warner Brothers saying they're slave owners, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my God. I know, I seen that. It was out of control.
Andy said on a stream, you like to do that. So what did Andy do? He exploited what his friend likes to do to try to dunk on Film Gob. And so what did I do? I showed what an idiot he could be on a stream within that same week.
Right.
And that's the first thing I'm gonna ask him. And then the other thing I'm gonna ask him is, why is it okay for Jody to mock Middle Eastern people? And then, and you do racial jokes, and then you call other people talk. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying his big reject the Snyder Cult campaign is rejecting toxicity and racial jokes. We differ on opinion on what's appropriate or not. I'm not getting into that here. But if he does it himself, then you should criticize Jody. So, if he's the first one to throw stones, right?
Yeah, right. And as far as jokes are concerned, if your show is, dedicated to jokes, then that's, you're tuning in to hear jokes.
Right.
Now, if you're joking on a serious stream, people can misinterpret that and take it differently.
So let's see what else Lunga pulls out of his ass. Man, there's a lot of ass in that corner.
This has been killing me, guys. It's been fucking killing me. I thought he was going to be one of my closest friends.
I was.
And this is what it's become. Not by because I wanted it to. I wanted to stay friends with him, but he is making it fucking impossible.
Is it me?
Look at the list of fucking videos in 1 month. You want to talk
Yes.
about an obsession?
Yes, I go hard. When I have something to prove, I go hard. Absolutely. Jody and
Listen,
Andy
I'm not doing
went.
this video because I want people to hate Max. I'm doing this video because I do not appreciate people lying about me.
And neither
or
do
spinning
I.
Tales.
Neither do
or
I.
Trying to control the narrative because he's worried he'll lose people.
Hypocrite much. I'm not worried I'm going to lose people. I've been gaining people.
You're the
Not
last
worried.
person to worry about
Amazing
losing
how after
people,
all this, now
Max.
suddenly he's cozying up to Fandom Menace people when he made constant videos about them. But now this happened and he's cozying up with them. I wonder why.
What?
Cozying up?
He made a tweet to me about how I was there for you when you had two unstable people trying to hurt you.
Yes.
And I stood by your
Right.
side.
Right.
Those two unstable people were B-Level and CJ8.
Yes.
He brought those people into my goddamn life.
And that's my fault how he treated them. Listen, did I just say B-Level still talks to me?
And he took over my stream with B-Level. That was supposed to be me and B-Level talking.
Well, I did
and he
invite,
just kind of
I did invite him.
You brought him in. You brought him on. I get it, but he took right over on that stream and jumped right in head first. You know, didn't even take a shirt off. He just jumped right in. So I don't feel sorry for his ass at all for getting involved. At all.
He wanted to. He did say hands up in the chat. Hands up. I'm like, all right.
He likes drama.
I wanted him on that stream. Maybe that was a mistake too. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. That stream made me infamous. So.
Yeah, it did. Thanks, Snow. Listen, people will still talk to me. Who here will not talk to me at all? B-Level still, and even the other person that we're mentioning. I don't want to keep mentioning his name because I don't think it's smart to. I don't want to. He keeps mentioning it here. He keeps bringing it up. I wasn't going to talk about him again. I would have still talked to him too, but they are flipping out about him. Okay.
I like Chubby Teddy's comment.
Yeah, so I wasn't going to let this, I'm not going to even let this a day go without a response. No, I saw this. I'm like, okay. The first thing that you said was bullshit right out of your mouth right away. Okay. Well, let's see what else he has. I don't want to hear anything else, really. I mean, his whole thought process is flawed based on what he didn't see in his own DMs and what happened on that stream. And when you say, listen, all you need to know when he points the finger of scorn, the daddy finger, when he raises that belt and says, Max brought these people into my life.
Oh,
go back and say, but Lunga, aren't you the one that said you want to do a kill stream on him and you wanted to jarbo him? You wanted to jarbo him. So does that show the intention? Does that show someone's intention of what they want? Did you ever hear me say that? I want to do a kill stream on someone or jarbo them? Nope.
No. What you say is expose, not kill.
Yeah, I don't know. Right. Expose. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't like kill streams. Even when we were doing the War Council, when me, you, and Angus, and I want to bring that back. I actually thought, and yes, I want to work with people I disagree with. I'm actually thinking about asking Stephen Walton to bring back the War Council for someone I completely disagree with most of the time.
Right.
To talk about hard topics to get a better conversation. It's not because I'm with the Fandom Menace. Far from it. There's no one farther from the Fandom Menace than me. Maybe B-Level, the Slayer.
Right.
But just to get good conversations, that's always been my intention, is to get two sides of a conversation and not to stop when it gets hard. Oh, it's getting hard. I can't be associated with you ever again. All right.
You know what he forgot, Max? You know what he forgot? He forgot a great violin soundtrack in the background.
All right. Well, maybe that gets to the point. Let's see.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
I don't want anyone to hate him.
I don't want anyone to hate Lunga either.
To be honest, I'm worried about him.
He said F me. He said he's worried about me, but what was his last words to me?
He's so worried. Fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah. 10 in a row, or not 10, maybe 5, and then bounced from the meeting. Yeah, he's real concerned about me. Tell him he's full of it next time he says he's worried about me, when he doesn't want to be associated with me at all, even talk to me on a stream, and then he says F you 5 times and then bounces. No, that's not worried about anyone. All right, let's see. I you know what? I gotta end this because I gotta get some rest. You know,
Well, you're leaving
you know
an
what? I
open
gotta
ended.
get some rest because I want to have good mental health. Snow.
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone's talking about my mental health tonight. I want to get good mental health, and I will sleep soundly knowing exactly how it went down and them all having meetings about me behind me. The other reason I flipped out was the Binge Buddy Stream Junkies thing was my idea. They all put just as much work into it. But the plan to have not me and Lunga on it was already made before I got in the room of the meeting. Like it was made. Like I couldn't, like it was already, everything was already transferred. We're not going to do it. There was no even discussion. Well, what if we can try to work it out? That's why I flipped out. All right.
Hey, Max, you got nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing that you have to, try to explain or validate. You have been one of the most honest, open people that I've ever associated with, and you wear a mask, which is funny.
Yeah, it really gets to people. It really does. I'm like, no, I'm never taking off that. I said if I ever, I never plan on leaving YouTube. I'm gonna my final video. I'll take off the mask and I'll have it set to when I'm done.
There you go.
I'll have it set to private. Someone will. I'll give you. I'll give someone the. That's the way I'm going to go out. People were saying about B. Hey, B level wants to talk. Oh, I'm not. I won't mention that name again. I want SnowDub to stay on the stream. All right.
No, bring him on. I'd love to.
No. I don't want that again, please. I don't want that again. I want to talk.
Let me grab Jolly.
No, please. There was silly string all over the screen. I don't.
Yes, there was. Yes, there was.
All right.
I'll be damned if I sit here and let someone lie about me.
Okay, I didn't.
Lie about other people.
I didn't.
Just for his own sakes, and just for his own clicks, and just for his own amusement.
It's not amusing to me. Jokey is amusing
the
to me.
motherfucker is talking about in the same video. I forgot what date it is, but there's a video where he shows the clip where he was on Film Gob's show.
Yeah.
In that video, he says, "They're all about the cash app.
Exactly.
They're all about the super
yes.
chat. That's all they care about."
Right.
And then he shows a clip with him and Film Gob, and Film Gob gets a fucking super chat.
Yeah, he didn't ask for it.
Claps and says, "Yes, please."
Yeah, exactly. He didn't ask for it. There's a big difference. There's not cash app. That's the difference, dipshit. That's the difference. He, the SnowDub report was saying, pay me cash to kick people off the stream. Cash app. He doesn't even mention it. He just is streaming. That's the difference.
And even with super chats, even though I know you don't use them, Max, but even with super chats, you have the option of not using it. It's not like you have to send a super chat when you watch a stream.
Right. So I said I can remember in my early days, Snow, I was against it completely. I've had to change my viewpoint because everyone does it. So I'm not fighting that fight till the end. I am going to say it's my opinion and when it's the focus or not. When it's only the focus and when the content comes second to the focus, that's where I have a problem. In Jokey's Corner, I believe, this is rumor speculation, I believe because there's no fee associated with Cash App, he has his friends throw cash at him, Cash Apps, to get a rally going, to manipulate the audience to think, oh man, this guy's legit, I got to send in something too. And people cheer him on. So it's manipulating the audience and makes it seem like he is more legit than he is. He is.
Right.
He better quit. He's not legit at all.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
That's what people do, because there's like no cut for the Cash App. So you could basically pay yourself, get a rally going. Oh, look at all this Cash Apps. We're really legit. We're really bringing hardcore content. And it's just to manipulate the YouTube viewer to go jump in on a rally. It's to start a cash rally. Yep, that happens. Now you base your own opinion on if he's doing that or not, but it's a way to do it. All right.
Right.
Now that I cleared that up, let's see what else. Look, he wants to know how close we were associated. Just think of Darth Daddy Lunga. Even his name, I came up with that. So remove Daddy. I don't know what you are. No one's Daddy.
Support Film Gob. He's a good guy. You need to support him.
No, I want to talk to him too. Yeah, for exposing the BS. Yes, he is supporting. I was supporting Phil Gob. He is good. He's another guy that's good at exposing hypocrisy and baloney. Definitely.
Yeah, he's a stepdaddy. He ain't even a real daddy.
In a video bitching about me that I'm chasing bigger channels for the super chats to try to get to that level. He has ads on the fucking video, guys.
Yeah, I'm allowed to have that.
So what?
Not and the people who are there.
Oh boy,
care.
Look at that.
I don't give a crap.
Is he below?
Did anyone? Irish asked me.
Yeah,
she's like one of the few. Irish, I think Michael did, and Benzo. You know, there's a few people, but the people who kind of like been hanging out there with him or left the server or Discord, they didn't even ask me what happened. They just assumed.
Because everyone else left the server before you did that.
Trying to take control of the narrative. Now, I'm going to let you guys know this right here. This is the last I'm going to talk about.
Good, because it doesn't look good on you.
Series of fucking videos.
Good. Because I will destroy your video every time.
Because I'm not him, and that's not what I'm about.
Okay, you just changed your mind after the Jason Ward video drama. That's why.
Because I'm not going to have anyone do it.
I know something else. I'm not going to reveal it here, but he was planning to go hardcore into this content, and then he stopped cold after the Jason Ward. And I'm not going to say what he was going to do, but I know for a fact, and I'm not revealing private stuff, but I know because of something he was planning that he was going to go hardcore on this type of content. But that Jason Ward blowback, everyone was talking about. There was even an article on Star Wars, Disney Star Wars is dumb. So he's putting the blame on me for his failures. It's your own fault. Okay.
Okay. I wish him the best.
I wish you the best too. I will.
I just don't want to have any part of it anymore.
Good. You don't have a choice anymore. You don't have a choice anymore.
It's not worth it.
Is that it?
Yeah, well, I don't think he has the tenacity to even come on a stream and try to talk it out. And to me, that always tells me that you're just hiding something. You're avoiding the controversy of being exposed. And so if you don't have the balls to come on and talk about it, and you want to do this behind the back, I'm going to talk about your stuff, that alone tells me that you're not genuine. So.
Yeah. Hey, listen, they can have all the meetings they want. Well, I'm making videos every day and trying to grow the Gray Order, trying to invite new people. And that was one of the last things I had enough with. I invited someone and he flipped out because they were Snyder Cut supporter.
Who cares?
And I invited them to the Gray Order Discord, and he had a bitch fest. That
would be like me saying, no, you can't come on, my show because you like The Last Jedi.
And I'll tell you who it was.
I'll
tell you who it was. Chubby Teddy. It was Jeffrey. I invited Jeffrey because I said the story of why they kicked him off the Change My Mind stream, and he's a nice guy. He talks a little bit slower. I want to hear him out. And me, Chubby Teddy, Jeffrey, Matt Jarbo, and Film Gob had an excellent video talking about the Snyder Cut.
Right.
There's nothing toxic going on there, and it was a great conversation. If I listened to Lunga, that conversation would have never happened.
And for me, I'm right in the middle on this because I could care less either way, Max. I'm not a DC fan. The Snyder Cut or whatever cut we got, the original cut, to me was fine. I'm not a big supporter of DC, so it doesn't crush me when I didn't get the exact version that I wanted. My thing is Star Wars. That's where I get passionate.
Well, see, I wished everyone in the Grey Council the best, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to call them a disorder. I cannot recommend it. They are a disorder, and this proves it. I gave them the proof that I told Lunga about it, and they got it wrong. They got it wrong. They talked amongst themselves and they decided to do this video. And this is absolutely on you, Longa. I gave the proof to the others in the Gray Order. And I said, this was not my idea. And Longa said, I want to do a kill stream and I want to jarbo him.
Jesus.
And now they're blaming me.
And I still cannot wrap my mind around how you can be upset that the fans are getting what they wanted, what they asked for. That's like getting upset at me because I found out that Luke Skywalker is coming back to make a series on Disney Plus, and I got excited about it.
Well,
let's.
I never wanted to make a video on Longa because he's not worth it. But let's see because this is his final word. I'm going to keep his to his word. He's never going to mention this again, and I will never mention him again. Let's see how he finishes this out.
So, I mean, that's the long and short of it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, like I said,
he always thinks he's right.
I'm not gonna be doing any of that.
Good. Move on. I have. From you, I haven't moved on from Andy and Jokey.
How much he's hurt me. How much he's destroyed.
He's projecting everything he's done onto me. Everything.
Multiple times. And I could pull up all the receipts if I want.
I just showed you the receipts.
It's not worth my time.
It was easy. It was one receipt. I don't like surprising people.
He knows it.
I know the truth.
The girls in TGO know it.
They got it wrong. I sent them a message and they read it wrong.
We've all seen it. So I'm not making anything up. All I gave you is the facts, not conjecture, not what I think you were thinking, think you were doing, what you did and how you did it.
Do you think this has anything to do with the fact that, you know, he's got a couple other bigger channels to leech on now, and so he just doesn't want to use you anymore, Max?
That's part of it. I did tell him, I did say you should stop collabing with me because everyone from my channel knows you already and they're not subscribing. The more you're on my channel, go branch out. I did tell him that.
Well, he's obviously taken full advantage of that fact, and
Yeah.
like I said, I honestly feel like that was why he was here in the first place. But
Yeah.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt anyway. You know.
Hey, and I still wish him the best. I've never said F him at all. He said F me, my personal name, in a private conversation where I was trying to say, listen, before the last two things that happened were when he yelled at me for inviting someone that's pro Snyder Cut into the Discord, and then the collab on Star Wars Only's channel, which I said, can't we just make this work? I want to move past it. And he did say, not till you apologize to me. And I said, I am not making an empty apology to you when I feel I did nothing wrong. And I said, that would be a lie. And I'm not gonna lie. And I haven't yet, and I'm not now. Okay. He pawn villain. All right, well. Okay. I want to see his final thoughts. If he could get to it. This is really long-winded.
It's daddy, of course it is. Stepdaddy.
Where that's why you want to hide.
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna have more of these. I'm not gonna be doing any of that.
Good.
He doesn't realize how much he's hurt me, how much he's destroyed with this.
Okay. I did not. You did it.
What have you destroyed? I don't get it.
He said he can't be associated with me. I said, fine, I'll do my own thing. And I kept going with the videos.
Because you are fighting for the fans.
Yeah, he won't stream with me. And then you're not going to control my content on my channel. Hell no. I'll do what you want on your channel, but you're not going to control me. No.
And I know that Jody guy, was trying to interpret this as some kind of slavery mix or whatever he was trying to say about HBO and AT&T and how he was trying to twist the narrative. But I still don't get it. To me, I see it as the fans got what they wanted. I can't understand why we can't all universally get on board with this.
Yeah,
what is the problem?
And they won't let it go, so I'm going to cover it. They are still actively trying to do
trying to shut it down.
No, Jody is trying to promote a hashtag, reject the Snyder cult, and sell T-shirts. And
so they're trying to make money by being a
Yeah.
counterculture. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, just making sure.
I said I'm not letting that go. Do not associate this man's name with a cult, Snyder and cult. No, name it something else.
Right.
Warner Brothers is happy with him now. AT&T is happy with him now. The whole cast is happy with him now. Everyone's happy. You guys move on. I'm the mother effing line. I've said that
Right.
before. I'm not going to stop covering it just so they can do whatever. No. And I still want to talk to Andy because I have some,
Especially when they're trying to sell T-shirts on that.
Yeah.
You know, what
Yeah.
a bunch of garbage.
It's always
I almost went into Macho Snow. I almost Macho SnowDub.
All right.
multiple times. And I could pull up all the receipts if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. It's not worth my time.
Good. Go do something better with your time. than this
Kick
video.
rocks.
It's not.
Tuck and roll.
He knows it. The girls in TGO know it.
Oh, they're against me too now, I
Yeah,
guess.
see.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best, ladies.
Well, I don't think they're against you. I think they've probably been manipulated.
Yeah.
They've probably been told
Making anything.
disinformation.
Because they still talk to each other. Yeah.
All I give
Right.
you is facts, not conjecture, not what I think you were thinking, think you were doing, what you did, and how you did it.
And you know, Max, I've associated with these people, and not
Yeah.
one of them has approached me and said, "Hey,
Sorry.
you know, can we try to help Max and Daddy figure this out or something?" Nothing. You know,
I'm
and they know
sorry.
I'm
No,
mutual.
no. The ladies did. The ladies did, and that was where he ended it with the FU. The ladies did. The ladies did. I give them utmost credit for trying to resolve it. Yes. But the problem here is you're getting him and Lewis talking bad about me without me being in the conversation. That's what happens when you cut people off and stop talking to them. You only get one point of view. So it's very easy that they got skewed. And I tried to give them the info without releasing it publicly that I
Right.
warned him and that this all started with that. And this is also the reason that Josh from Den of Nerds did not want to be associated with him was after that. And I told you, Second Street, and I believe Angus in a DM, what the hell was that? That was like a Fandom Menace stream. I'm not happy with that. But then that's when the shit hit the fan with him and Josh. And then I
Yep.
said, I'll stand by my friend. Isn't that funny? Isn't that hilarious now?
Yeah.
I said I didn't like what he did, but I still will stand by him. Woo!
Right.
Boy,
That's what friends do. That's what
Yes.
friends do.
So I think that's also why I'll be honest, I might owe Trinity an apology too. Because around that time we went back and forth, and Josh is his good friend, and
I know.
I went the wrong way. I did. Because I wanted someone to get recognition for all the work they've done.
Yeah, and me and Trinity are good friends. We always have been.
Yeah.
So yeah, I back him up 100%.
I mean,
Although
he has
I
issues.
hated that stream. I hated that stream.
he has-
too.
Yeah,
Hated it.
he has issues with my content too, but I still talk to him.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, maybe
This is pathetic to bring all this up. I wasn't going to bring this up publicly.
no. Well, here's the facts of it, Max. There's a little bit of cleanup I think we need to do that Stepdaddy kind of made a mess of, and I don't think it'll be hard for us to go around and just polish a few rough edges, if you know what I mean.
And those thumbnails are fire. Those thumbnails are fire.
Oh yeah.
All right.
25,000 sub channel instead of your friends. To where that's
No, I wanted to talk to him. Yes, I agree. I said, this is something I care about. And he said, I don't. This is hilarious. I said, I care about the Snyder Cut. I always have. Ask my friend Chubby Teddy. We've been about this the whole time. I'm not going to not cover that. He's like, it's just a effing shitty Snyder Cut. Who cares? That's what he
To
said.
some people, it's everything.
Yeah. So I don't make content just to make content. I do it about things I care.
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact, and people like me, you, Abu Naz, multiple other people that I know for a fact have literally had emotional breakdowns on stream over Luke Skywalker. So I don't point fingers at people when they become emotionally attached to their fandom and to what they love. And to sit there and point fingers at them afterwards when they finally get what they had fought for years. Years they fought for this. and to sit there and rub it back in their face just because you think, one way or the other doesn't matter.
Well, the funny thing is him saying, the really funny thing is him saying, no one cared to ask me what happened before they left the Discord. When you're there cheering people on, leaving the Discord, saying anyone else, is that all you got? It shows your arrogance, and it's a bad look. And I don't want to be a part of that. That's not inviting to a Discord. I would also second guess if I wasn't part of the. Well, I'm kicked off now. I finally got kicked off, not by Lunga, by my girl Irish, who I support Irish, even though I think she is a little misguided here too. But
she is.
But I don't care. She's still my friend. I'll still talk to her anytime. She is welcome anytime. Anyone is welcome anytime on my channel. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. You made your decisions. Live with it. You're stuck with Blandy, the Snerd Report, and all that. And I still wish you the best. I still wish him the best.
He doesn't understand how small he's making his circle become. Every time you cut people off like that, you make your circle smaller and smaller and smaller.
Hide. I'm sorry you think you're the madman of the internet.
I am. I do.
To take people on.
Is he going to mention the mask?
Because you don't know who you are and you don't want it hurting your wife's channel.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to bring that up. That was lame.
Okay, so it has to do with you're trying to protect the integrity of your family members or your loved ones.
Yes.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. That was low. That was low.
Yeah, well, that's the exact same reason why I don't put my 10-year-old son on screen for people to see. There's certain things that you do in YouTube if you have aspects of your life that you want to keep guarded. I would, it's funny, Max. I was kind of famous.
I'm pissed at him for doing that. That was.
Let me tell you a little story, Max. You're gonna love this. Okay, I was a little famous there for a while when that Seahawks anthem popped, and I got pretty well known, especially in the Seattle area. And my son at the time was very young. He was only about 3-4 years old when that thing kind of got going. And so I didn't ever mention his name on Facebook. I always called him the Snow Kid. Mm-hmm. And so to this day, and this is 7 years ago now, or 6 years ago, to this day, people still refer to him as the Snow Kid. And he likes the title. But at the same time, it was a way to protect him, because I didn't want anybody knowing his true real name, because that's my child. If somebody doesn't like my music or doesn't like me, they can try to find out who my family members are and directly attack them personally. And that's why we don't even give them that option. So I totally respect you for your choices of protecting your loved ones, and fuck him for ever trying to bring something up like that, to try and shove that into people's faces like it's some kind of protector that you're using it as a gimmick. Fuck him. Sorry, I'm not trying to drop so many F words.
No, that's all right. This stream's already done like that, so don't worry about it.
It's attached to my fucking Facebook, my real name. Dude, War Campaign came in my life because of you.
No, you brought it upon yourself.
Every bad thing that's happened to me here.
No, you brought it upon yourself.
Somehow drawing its lines back to you.
No.
And I'm sorry if you can't understand that.
Max,
I've finally gotten to the point that I need to put myself first for one.
Max, for once? Okay.
Max, I am friends with people in Comicsgate and War Campaign. You know that. That. And I have talked to them personally back when that was all going down. And I can tell you for a fact that most of them, if not all of them, I at least most of them said they still like Max. It was Daddy they couldn't fucking stand. And they were upset that you were involved with them.
Yeah, and I did talk to Preston first, and I was upset that they wouldn't let Doug Tenaple do his business. That's the truth.
Right.
So I did start those videos, and I felt strongly about it. And I also made a video defending Lunga when they were mocking him. Right. I didn't like it. So
right.
He had choices too.
Yes, he did.
All right.
Yeah, trying to put you as the blame of his
really,
woes.
really, this comes down to the Jason Ward debacle and how much he's like, I'm not doing this content anymore, and he's pushing the blame on me. I was not involved with any of that. I had no idea that was coming out. I was doing video game content at that time. So this is where this is my opinion of where this is coming from. He got so much heat on that. He said, I'm not doing it. And then him and little Lewis talked together. See, that's that Max. That's that Max projecting his own failures onto me. I didn't want to touch that Jason Ward situation. I mean, I didn't know about it, but then after I was like, I don't know how I can tackle this one. And you admitted to what you admitted to. I had nothing to do with that. I'm glad you want to be a better man now. You shared that story. That was your decision. Okay.
I've heard enough, personally. I don't even want to hear anymore, Max.
Listen.
This guy
I
is
don't even know.
no.
Care to know. I just know she has one. I'm not giving out links. I'm not doing any of that kind of shit.
Why is he talking about that?
I'm not doing that. I'm not about doxing or reveal. I'm not doing.
Why mention it then, dipshit? I'm pissed at you now.
So I'm not doing any of that. Don't ask me for it. Don't even. I don't go there. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to show you. I don't have a picture. I never took a picture of his face, but I did see his face because you'd show it.
Yeah,
I took a picture of it.
I did show him my face.
Okay.
Mistake.
I know his name.
Yeah, because he said F me in my personal name when I was trying to talk to him nicely on Discord. He said F you, my real name. I said,
oh, wow.
I would never tell you to F you. I would never say that. I've never said that to him still. Well, I did today. This was the last straw.
I'm not going to tell anyone that.
Good.
That's not how I play games.
Good.
I'm not going to do that because I don't hate the guy, and I don't want anything bad to happen in his personal life.
Good. I don't want anything personal.
Problems, dude.
I think you do too.
You have severe fucking problems.
So
you ruined a friendship because of it.
Okay. Putting everything on me.
Around. This is the guy who told me. What'd you tell me, Max? When we first started talking, I've lost a lot of friends on YouTube. Yeah, I can't trust anyone because I've lost a lot of friends. What's the common denominator, Max?
I don't know. What is the common denominator? What you lost a lot of friends because
no. He only gave you a comment out of context. Right. I said I lost a lot of friends calling out Jeremy in the Fandom Menace.
Right.
That's the full context of the comment.
Exactly.
He intentionally left off the second part of that comment to put it on me.
Oh, you're saying he's manipulating your words to spin it to his narrative.
Yes.
Who else does that?
Said I couldn't. I said this is a real moment. I said when I made the decision that I couldn't put up with Jeremy and the Fandom Medicine, the way they were making content constantly, it was all the same thing. But by calling them out, I lost a lot of friends. And if you want to know the truth, that was talking about the Fandom Collective and all that. I haven't been talking to them as much, and I wanted to work with them, and they just wanted to. I don't want to throw heat on them, but they are very much fans of Jeremy, is all I'll say. So that's where I was talking about it. But he left that part out. Taking
things out of context and spinning them to your narrative. I'd like to give Mr. Stepdaddy an application to CNN News.
Yes, no. All right. Let's finish this. Man, I got to work in the morning. I can't be dealing with it. I should stop.
I've heard enough, Max. If you want to keep going, but I'm good. Everything he says from here is the same shit over and over again.
Yeah. I think I'm done. Don't believe the hype, y'all. Didn't he say that? All right. Trash that. Thanks for coming on, Snow. I'm not mad. I'm not sad because I think I have given you the actual truth in this video, and you could decide by yourself of what my intentions are when I criticize people and what his intentions are when his literal words, not out of context, were I want to do a kill stream on him, and then they're going to blame me for that, and I want to jarbo him.
Yeah, well, he attacked my really close friend, Bert Kurtzer, Kermit the Log, on Twitter a while back over a joke, a freaking stupid joke about a dolphin that supposedly, quote unquote, RAPE some person, right? It was funny because it was stupid, right? Like a dolphin's really going to take advantage of some person.
Michael, I wasn't going to do this. Michael likes Lunga. Michael, go support Lunga. I'm not saying don't unsub. Support him if you want. I don't care. I can no longer do it.
No, I seen Michael over there. I seen Stories by Irish over there. I seen Benzo H over there. It's fine.
Yeah,
I got nothing against him.
More power to you. I'm not here to cancel anyone. I
hear
support
both sides
them.
of the story.
I never said F him until this live stream today where I put my finger up because I've had enough, and he brought this out. So there you go. There's my response. I hope you all enjoyed the response. I will sleep well tonight. I am going to take my medicine. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. And anyone that's impacted by this craziness, I hope things work out for you and your family. My thoughts are with all of you, even Lunga, even though he is confused himself and may need help himself. And I try to explain to them, but I've talked to people individually and not all together, and they got it wrong. They got it wrong, and I still don't blame them for it. It's just you're listening to one person. Have a good night, everyone.
I'll just my final words, Max, are pick your battles.
Yeah.
Pick your battles wisely.
All right. Thanks, Richard. Hey, support Lunga, buy his book. I don't care. I bought his book. I gave him a Cash App. And I said I was going to be the first one to join his channel membership when it became available. But that I'm flip-flopping on, I think, after this. All right. Thanks, Snow. I appreciate you always being a friend. And
I got your back, brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Macho Madness will return. Have a good night, everybody.
Tuck and roll.